Hello, this is TelecomTV. We're in San Francisco at Informer's IoT World. I'm talking with Kirsten Billhardt, who is Marketing Strategist, Internet of Things for Dell. Kirsten, thanks for talking to us. Can I begin by asking you about Dell's approach to the Internet of Things?
Absolutely.
Why is it important and what are you doing?
Well, it's an incredible opportunity for Dell, as we are an end-to-end technology solution company. And the interesting thing about the Internet of Things is it really is the integration of IT and OT. And so since we have a wide range of capabilities on the IT side of the house, from endpoints, servers, storage, analytics, services, all relevant technologies for IoT solutions, we are looking to pull those together and start partnering more with operational technology companies to bring new solutions to market.
So what do you provide to the market?
Yes, so it is a range of solutions. So if someone needs endpoints to collect data, this would be our tablets. It would be our desktop or notebook products. To send data over a network, we are a networking company as well, so we have those capabilities as well. If you need to gather data, aggregate data, store data, analyze data, we have a wide range of servers and storage on which to do that. And I think most folks are familiar with our hardware side of our business, but we've evolved quite a bit over the last 5 to 10 years through acquisitions. We now have a significant services practice, as well as a whole group dedicated to software. So we actually have an IoT practice in services to help you design and develop and implement your IoT solution. And we also have a wide range of analytics capabilities and software capabilities, such as Statistica, such as Katanga, such as Boomi, to help integrate or analyze the data from your Internet of Things.
Okay then, chicken and egg question
Yes.
for you. Which comes first as far as IoT is concerned? The hardware or the software?
Oh gosh, I think you need them both, right? I think they're really, and IoT really is a complex solution that is the combination of hardware and software working together to pull data from the physical world and analyzing it to give the insights that matter, that drive the action, whether it is to turn down the air conditioning or turn off a light bulb or optimize a physical system in some way. It is absolutely as hardware and software.
Okay, now, given the fact that there are vendors in the market who are providing products for IoT applications and services to run over,
Yes.
beneath that is the network, and the network, of course, is the responsibility of the operators and network owners and so on. How will the Internet of Things impact service providers, do you think?
Well, I think it's a huge opportunity for the telecom service providers. First of all, it's more data going over their networks, and that can only be a good thing, I can imagine, for their business. I think it's also an interesting opportunity for them to update their footprint and to go deeper within the consumer homes and offer new services. And you're seeing more of that happening by different providers, of just being able to offer new security options, new infotainment options, new ways to connect up new devices in their home, since these folks already have an entry or a footprint and a relationship with the end consumer. But also I think there's a nice opportunity on the enterprise side for enterprise class services. Again, the carriers already have a footprint in this area, but I think getting more involved in building automation, helping to optimize the environments that they're already a part of would be a tremendous opportunity. One that they would need to partner in, but I think opens up all sorts of new business opportunities.
What are the challenges? Okay, so they're there, they do have the footprint, etc., but there are challengers out there, the
Sure.
OTT companies and so on, as we've seen. So what are the challenges to the incumbent service providers who've been there for a long time?
Oh gosh. Well, I think there's business strategy challenges, and then there's technology challenges. So in terms of business strategy, it's having a reason to play and and kind of a reason for being to be able to enter these new markets and plow new ground, so to speak. And I think a lot of that can be overcome with the right partnerships who may have more of the credibility and the expertise in the new areas that they're getting involved in. So I think partnerships are key in IoT for the networking and telecom market and certainly beyond. And then business strategy is again just clearly knowing where you want to go with IoT strategy. It is a huge world and here at the show there are all sorts of vendors talking about all sorts of solutions, and your head can spin with the possibilities, and it's just thinking about what your corporate strategy is, where and how you're looking to grow over time, and making very definite decisions where IoT should play a part of that and not dominate that.
Where does then the telecoms industry globally has always been quite tightly regulated?
Yes.
And there are always standards. So first of all, is there such thing as an IoT, or are there IoT standards? And if so, what are they and do they differ? The second part of the question is, what about regulation? Because regulation has generally been seen to be beneficial in the long term in many cases, but very cumbersome.
Right. Well, let's talk about standards first. Certainly that is one of the key barriers in IoT today is the lack of standards, the lack of interoperability. You see a lot of activity going on to push standards. Dell itself happens to be a founding member of Open Interconnect, which is one of the bodies looking to influence and develop standards. But the net result is that, frankly, we're probably not going to have real global standards anytime in the near future. And so one of our beliefs at Dell is that you still need to move forward and start your IoT solutions. And we advocate starting small, starting in a place that is not impacted by regulations, but does provide value either for yourself through efficiencies or for your customers through cost reductions or energy efficiencies, etc. So start small, prepare to build fast, because we do see as new data becomes available, new knowledge, new intelligence, there is a hunger for more once people get a taste of that. So building in some scale and capabilities to be able to expand on that. And then finally, again, as you're looking to see where you want to drive IoT solutions, to connect what matters. Where is the value? What are you trying to do? Whether it's improve a customer experience, whether it's to save dollars or energy or drive efficiencies in some ways, being crystal clear on what those metrics are and measuring that every step of the way leads to value.
Given the mutability you've just been talking about and the speed in which things are changing, come back again to the regulation.
Yes.
What about, is there a place for regulation, or is it going to be a free-for-all and regulation might catch up in due course?
Right. Well, I think Internet of Things is first of all a global phenomenon. There are massive activity going on all around the world, certainly here in the United States, certainly in Europe, certainly in Asia, particularly in the smart city world, we see a lot there. So there is no, massive global regulatory body. So we see regulations evolving, mostly at the country level, based on the concerns of those individuals, constituents, or stakeholders. So we do see a mishmash of regulations happening. I think that's going to be an ongoing challenge for the carriers who cross those barriers to work through, and I don't think there's a simple answer for that, other than focused solutions in areas in which regulations are less of a barrier.
Okay, good insight. Kirsten Billhardt, thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.